Welcome to our Yoni series. Woo! This is the first of 8 weeks that Sarah and I have decided to dedicate to giving you empowering information about the phenomenon between your legs, or between a female's legs. Now, females tend to be socialized to believe that our genitals are lesser or repulsive or dirty or weak. All I can say to that is that the more I learn about yonis, the more I have come to respect them as one of the most powerful, sentient, amazing gifts to mankind. Like, penis envy be damned, seriously. Being totally honest with you though, I don't usually call it a yoni because I don't speak Sanskrit on the regular. Growing up, I called it a vagina because that's what my mom told me to call it. What did you call it, Sarah? What was, in real life, what do you call your yoni? Vajage. Vajage. Regardless of what you do want to call it though, pussy, cunt, front hole, whatever you want, we have decided on yoni for this series because it is quite a lovely ancient word that means origin or source or womb. And that is all lovely, and the yoni could really do with some good publicity. So for the first video in our yoni series, I am going to be sharing with you 4 reasons why I love my yoni and why I think all yonis should be worshipped. So please give this video a big thumbs up and keep watching. My name is Kendra. I'm Somatic Sex Coach and Counselor here at ESC, and today I am talking to you about why I love my yoni so much and why I think that all yonis should be worshipped. Number 1, they used to be worshipped, and I don't know why that ever fell out of favor. For more than 30,000 years prior to Christianity, our ancestors used to see the yoni as this amazing magical weapon that was capable of protecting and healing and even warding off evil. The yoni was revered as a source of life, death, rebirth, and power. One thing that we see over and over again in art and literature is skirt lifting. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It's women would go around lifting their skirts and exposing themselves with quite significant outcomes. There is this one drawing by Charles Eisen from the 18th century that has a woman lifting up her skirt, and the devil, literally the devil, is cowering in fear of her powerful lady bits. It's amazing. There is also an old Catalan saying that translates to, "The sea calms down when it sees a woman's cunt." It was meant to be good luck back at the time when the saying was popular for fishermen's wives to expose their genitals to the sea before they went out on the water. Conversely, it was also thought that if a woman were to urinate into the waves, it would cause a gigantic storm. Not only was skirt lifting used to ward off evil and control nature, but it was also used to promote fertility. Up to the 20th century, in many Western countries, peasant women were known to go out into the fields and lift their skirts and walk around chanting incantations for the crops to bountifully grow. So that's something that you might want to try at home yourself. If you have a home garden, you can just go walk over top of your kale discreetly and not wear your undies. So yonis have a very strong history of being respected as powerful and even magical. Number 2, yonis are crazy smart and in control of the conception process. When I first learned about conception, I was told this story about how the sperm had to, fight and crusade and go on this hero's journey to get to the egg and find it. And if it got there, then it would penetrate into it and woo, fertilization. That's how life was created. So this version would basically have women be in this passive cavity to house a man's spawn. More recent research has actually shown that the chemical composition of a woman's yoni creates a filtration system where it allows safe passage for the healthiest sperm, and it discards or kills off a lot of the unhealthy sperm. Sperm are also programmed to kill one another, but that's a whole different story. Also, the ovum is not so much penetrated as it allows in a sperm of its choosing. So again, it can detect the health and the genetic composition of each of the sperm and choose which one it wants to let in to fertilize it, thus creating life. Number 3, the female genital complex is innervated by 4 different networks of nerves. So this means that there is tons of information constantly being sent from that area up and into your brain. The cervix in particular is innervated by 3 different nerves, one in particular being the vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve is known as being the strongest connection between the brain and the heart. So really though, it's more like a brain, heart, womb connection. So I like to think of my yoni as another brain that is constantly talking to and sending information to my head brain and my heart brain, my gut brain. Maybe there's 4. I don't even know how many brains there are. But of all of those, I would say listen to your yoni, because it's definitely looking out for your best interest as a female. In Naomi Wolf's book, Vagina, she talks a lot about this connection between the brain and the yoni. Best book ever. Highly recommended read. Which brings me to my number 4. Also in this book, Wolf addresses the connection between creativity and female sexuality. Basically, she argues that the quality of the connection that you have with your yoni will directly impact your level of confidence, energy, and creativity. The more you feel and experience pleasure in your genitals, the more confident you will be, the more creative you will be, and the more energy you will have to come forward as your most authentic self. It's like your yoni is an extension of yourself. So the more you learn to love, embrace, and accept it, the more you love and embrace and accept yourself. Mama Gina, the author of Pussy, A Reclamation, another really great read, says that when a woman owns her yoni, she learns about her body, her innate sensual potential, and her creative capabilities. I am going to stop there, but honestly, this is just scratching the surface. There are so many reasons to love and worship your own yoni and all yonis in the whole entire world. Thank you so much for tuning in, and keep watching the rest of this series, because starting next week, I'm going to be introducing a key tool to help you connect to your yoni and improve the relationship that you have with your body. Also, it helps you to reach your orgasmic potential, so definitely tune in. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. Follow us on Instagram at Eat Squat Come, and until next time, eat, squat, and come. And worship yonis.